In today's video, we're going to walk you through the process of updating the ads in each of the ad groups that we've added to a brand new Google Ads campaign. And just to recap so far, inside this free Google Ads course for lead gen, where we've walked you through every aspect that goes into making a successful Google Ads campaign so far, we got up as far as the point of making our initial ad group and duplicating that ad group so that we have unique ad groups without having to make each new ad group from scratch. And we've renamed each of the ad groups and added the appropriate keywords as well to each ad group and made sure that each of those keywords have the correct match type. But now what we want to do as well is change our ad copy to make sure that the ads of that ad group are highly relevant to the keywords of that ad group without having to make brand new ads from scratch and just save a lot of time as well in the process. So what we had initially was a general landscaping ad group, and we basically duplicated this 5 times for the other 5 ad groups that we wanted to make, where we added our new keywords and renamed. So all we have to do now is actually go ahead and go to the 2 ads in each ad group and change around the ad copy to make sure that the keyword focus aspect of each ad is relevant to the keywords of that ad group. And that way then we don't have to make brand new ads from scratch, and all we have to do is change around a few of the words in each ad. And that way we have unique ads for every ad group without having to make the ads all over again. So all of our ads were general landscaping ads first because that was the initial ad group that we made. So what we want to do for this ad group is change it to artificial grass, because as you can see here, all of these are artificial grass installation keywords. So we can start off by changing the display path to artificial grass. And once you've done that, then all you have to do is come down to our headlines, where anywhere it says landscaping, we just have to change for artificial grass or artificial grass installation. So you can just replace landscaping and press replace. And we might just need to change around some of our headlines as well, just to make sure that we can actually fit these in. But what you can do then is copy the keyword focus part, as all of these keywords here are related to artificial grass installation, and add these to the other headlines that mention landscaping. So we can continue to do that for our other headlines. And some of the headlines in each ad group as well aren't going to be service specific, they might be benefits, and it's completely fine to leave all these headlines it is. It's only the headlines that have keyword focus where it would say landscaping, and if the keywords are of another service, for example, fencing or artificial grass, that you'd obviously want to change the ad copy to mention that service so it still has as much keyword focus as possible without having to do all the work all over again of making a brand new ad. So in this ad, the only other headline we have to change around is this one. So we can change this to affordable artificial grass installation. And depending on the amount of characters in the keywords of a specific ad group as well, it might be a little awkward to tweak around. But once you do so, you don't need to worry about changing around any of the other headlines if they don't have the keyword focus. So it's just wherever there is keyword focus in your headlines and descriptions where it says landscaping, 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 as you see here for the descriptions. All we would have to do is change that keyword focus to the keyword focus of this ad group. So you can see here that we swapped local landscaping experts for artificial grass installation, and we can do that as well for the other headlines here. So number 1 for artificial grass installation, expert artificial grass installation, and you can just cut out some characters from the description, and we can just change this to artificial grass experts and remove some more characters again. And now, just from changing around some of the words in our headlines and descriptions, we have a brand new unique ad without having to make the new ad again from scratch. So this is just a way of saving a lot of time when it comes to duplicating your ad groups and changing around the wording in each ad. So that way then most of the work is done with your initial ad group, and then it's just a case of duplicating those ad groups and changing around the text in each ad as you go through it. So all we'd have to do then is go through the other ad of this ad group and the other 2 ads then in every other ad group, and wherever it says landscaping, as that was the initial ad, you would swap that for the keyword focus. So if all of the keywords in this ad group here is for fence installation, then wherever it says landscaping in the headlines and descriptions, you would swap that for fence installation. And that way then, if all of the keywords are exact match fence installation and they see an ad that says fence installation, the chances of them clicking on that ad and converting, as long as the landing page is matching up with that ad, is a lot higher than if you were to just try and drive all of that traffic to a generic landscaping ad, which is why, in my opinion, the most important thing in Google Ads is having clear alignment between your keywords, ads, and landing pages. And having the right ad group structure like this is the exact way of making sure you have that right structure. So I hope this video helped and gave you some clarity on how to go about saving a lot of time making brand new unique ads for every ad group without having to go ahead and making all those new ads again from scratch. And if you do have any questions about duplicating ads or ad groups and changing around that keyword focus to have unique ads or anything else related to Google Ads as a whole, feel free to leave a comment down below. And if you do like this Google Ads related content and are trying to make your own Google Ads campaigns as a service based business, or making Google Ads campaigns for other service-based businesses, feel free to subscribe to the channel, as so far in this series we've added a video on every step so far in the campaign creation process, and will continue to do so until the campaign is fully ready to go and can be published, while also adding more videos on exactly how to manage the campaign as well once it goes live. So hopefully the video helped, and we'll see you inside the next one.